Total inventory is stabilizing. Welcome to the Market Minute for July the 9th, 2025. Big John Peterson here, Remax Realty Professionals. Going to talk about the first week of July, what we're seeing as we're into summer, and we're seeing some good stabilizing numbers. So let's just jump into this. So we saw 839 new listings coming into the market with 500 sales. And again, the sales numbers and listings down a little bit because of some of the holidays, the July for Canada Day, Independence Day down in the States, and Calgary Stampede here in Calgary. 100 sales that were pending did fail. So we are seeing that number now staying relatively stable, even though the total number of sales is decreasing. So we're at 1 in 5, or 20% of conditional sales are failing right now. 690 price reductions and 471 properties that were on the market came off the market, 471 of them, leaving us a total inventory of 6,895. It did peak at just over 7,000. We talked about that number maybe stabilizing around 7,000. That is good news for overall inventory. But as we've talked about, months of supply is what we need to look at in terms of current market. And then the number of sales that are occurring, or what percentage of sales are happening for every new listing coming into the market. So let's run through that. So overall in the market, there's 0.6 of a sale for every new listing, which is leaving us with 3.4 months worth of supply. Single family detached, 0.64 of a sale for every new listing, 3.1 months worth of supply. So again, right around that 3 months, we're seeing that it is still a good balanced market. As we get towards 3.5 or higher, then that starts to indicate a bit of a buyer's market. So single family detached, still in great shape. There are certain markets where we're seeing competing offers in lower price single family detached, but there is enough inventory out there for good selection. Now, row homes, 0.56 of a sale for every new listing, 3.5 months worth of supply. Half duplexes, 0.75 of a sale for every new listing, 2.4 months worth of supply in the market. And apartment style condominiums, we see that there was 0.5 of a sale. So for every 2 listings coming into the market, there's 1 sale, and that leaves us with 4.4 months worth of supply. So really the only market where we're seeing it shifting or has shifted into buyer market territory is apartment style condominiums. If you're looking at buying your first property, don't want to rent anymore, looking at investing, downsizing, there's some great deals that are out there in those apartment style condominiums. The rest of the market is showing lots of inventory so that you can make a good buying decision. Sellers, if your home is presented right, proper marketing, a proper strategic marketing program that identifies the target market and it's customized to that, we're seeing great results with that strategy for many, many of our sellers. Homesaleprices.ca, that will give you a rough idea on the approximate value of your property or home that you might be looking at. But if you're looking to get really sort of accurate numbers, we need to adjust and take a look at that, because the automated valuations are a great sort of benchmark rough idea, but there are a lot of factors that auto evaluations aren't able to consider or take into account. So again, homesaleprices.ca, you want a rough idea on a home you're looking at or selling, but we're happy to provide you that absolutely free, no hassle, no cost evaluation of any property that you're looking at. Take care.